Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brethren in Islam and in humanity. This is a short talk on a brief description of what I will be discussing in my upcoming videos. Well, as we all know, and those who are aware of the Islamic calendar know that this is one of the most blessed months for the whole year. And this month is Rabbil Awwal. The greatness of this month is in particular due to the great blessing which Allah has given this month, in that on this very month the best creation of Allah, Sayyidina Rasulullah, Nabina wa Mawlana, Shafi'ina, Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alayhi Wasalam was born in this blessed month. Allah Ta'ala sent the chief of all prophets, the seal of all prophets, the Imam of all prophets, Khatim al-Nabiyyin, Rahmatul lil-Alameen, whom he sent as a mercy to all mankind, whom he sent as Sirajul Munir, as a illuminating lamp, whom he sent to dispel the darkness from this world, whom he sent to save mankind from the edges of abyss. Mankind was at the brink of destruction, and they were saved from destruction by Allah Ta'ala through Sayyidina Muhammad al-Mustafa Sallalahu Alayhi Wasalam. Just as if we will go ahead describing the greatness of Allah Ta'ala, our tongues will fall short of it. We will never be able to do justice for it. Similarly, the greatest creation of Allah Ta'ala, the greatest of all His creation, Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we cannot do justice by giving his due in his praise. Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu ta'ala anha, who is Ummul Mu'mineen, who is the mother of all believers, she has stated that it is the Athar. Hadith is that which is narrated by Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Athar is that which goes to Sahaba or Sahabiyah, or Ummul Mu'mineen Azwaj al-Mutahharat. So this narration states that the women folk whom Zulaykha, the lady who wanted to entice Yusuf alayhi salam with her, she had, just to describe to the women folk over there how beautiful Yusuf alayhi salam is, she brought them together and gave them a knife and some fruit to cut, and she said that when Yusuf alayhi salam will come, you just go ahead cutting your own fruits and see what will happen. So she knew what would happen. So when Yusuf alayhi salam, whom Allah Ta'ala gave half of the husn to Yusuf alayhi salam in the whole world, when he came, they all were so enraptured by the parents, they even forgot what they were cutting. And they were so enraptured by the parents, it's beautiful the parents, that they kept on cutting until they cut their fingers, blood was coming. They did not realize that. Just imagine, their fingers have been cut. Today, if somebody will put some pin on your finger, no matter where you're looking, you will say, oh, what is this? What is that? Doctor's injections are nightmares for quite many people, isn't it? So, what happened? They didn't realize it. Their fingers got cut. Blood was mixed with their utensils. They didn't realize it. This was the beauty of Yusuf alayhi salam. Just imagine. Now, what Sayyida Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu anha said, if the women folk of Zulaykha had seen my Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they would, instead of their hands, cut their heart. Subhanallah. Just see the Jamal of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam which Allah sent. Allah Ta'ala gathered all the qualities and husn, Jamal, Kamal, and Kamalat, and all the qualities which He gave to all the prophets separately. He brought them together in the person of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alayhi Wasallam. His ummah is the best ummah. His companions are the best companions. His Ahlul Bayt are the best Ahlul Bayt. Allah Ta'ala made His promise come true through Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If Allah wouldn't have sent him Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah would have never been worshipped. Mankind would have been in the abyss. Humanity and civilization wouldn't have even come to this stage. They would have perished long ago, my dear brothers and sisters. What Islam gave to the world, it will never be able to replace that. its greatness, its contribution are there in various forms. Well, that goes to have another talk on that, rather talks on that. So I will quickly just wrap this small session. Basically, it's just a discussion, a brief talk on what I will be discussing in the upcoming talk, on the blessings of this month of Rabiul Awwal, which Allah Ta'ala blessed this whole universe with, and that He sent the Prophet as mercy to all beings, Rahmatul Alameen. Alameen, Arabic word, doesn't only apply to human beings, but includes jinns, animals, even plants, and all the worlds that there are. So, Prophet ﷺ is not rahmat just for Muslims or Arabs or for blacks or white. He is sent for whole humanity. Today, we have Ferguson's cases in United States of America. This is 21st century. Still, racism isn't gone in places which claim to be the more developed part of the world, which they are technologically, but unfortunately, these divides that there were in recent past, or rather before that, have still not been able to have still not been eradicated, which is a very, very, very sad thing. We claim that we have technology, we have everything, we have democracy, and so on and so forth, but you still have this difference of caste and racism. 1400 years ago, even more than that, in the last sermon of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alayhi Wasallam, he said that no black is superior to white, no white is superior to black, no Arab is greater than non-Arab, and no Ajam, yani non-Arab, is greater than Arab. All you are children of Adam, and Adam was made from dust. The best amongst you in the sight of Allah is he who has most taqwa, is he who is most God-fearing. Now tell me, by Allah, and be sincere to yourself, my brethren in Islam and humanity, show me in all the world religions, wherever you can find, anyone other than Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who has said such a powerful statement through wahi, inspiration from Allah Ta'ala, against the foundations of racism. Show me in any book. Take the whole history of mankind. This is 1400 years ago in the lands of Arabia. The Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who indeed was sent as mercy to all mankind, is giving you a healing, an alchemy for all your diseases and your problems. Come together and take part of this blessing of Zikr Mustafa Sallalahu Alayhi Wasalam. Enlighten your heart and your life with love of Allah and His beloved Messenger Muhammad Sallallahu Alayhi Wasallam. Allah Ta'ala Himself has called that even Allah has a salah. Salah in the sense what Allah does. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. Allah is telling you that, O people, proclaim salat salam on Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even Allah and His angels send salat salam on Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There's a hadith, a Sahih hadith which states, if you send blessings on Allah's Prophet Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once, Allah will send His blessings to you 10 times. He will forgive your sins and raise your darajat. Make most of your time in this month to be spent in Durud Pak. Recite Durud Ibrahim and other Durud that have come in ahadith and various narrations. Spend your time as much as you can after going through all your fara'is. Spend your time in studying the seerah of the best creation of Allah, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wallahi, if you want success, if you want Jannah, if you want tranquility, if you want Allah's pleasure, if you want His happiness, if you want to really obtain the purpose for which Allah made you, and if you want to really fulfill the depth of being Khalifatul fil Ard, which Allah has made you and your forefathers, our forefathers, then make Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam your Imam and follow him in everything the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us. Wallahi, you will go to Jannatul Firdaus. The more closely you follow Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the more closer you will be to him on Qiyamah. And I end this talk by Durud Pak, which I want all of you who are reading or watching this video to recite as well. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله سيدنا محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آله إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله